So Stuart, just a quick review of Bournemouth from midweek. A cracking game of football, wasn't it?
Yeah, real good eye-opener for the division and a real good level of football for me. And the key points from it is the tempo of the game. I think the intensity for 96 minutes, I think the game went on for, stayed to such a high level, and we had to make a couple of subs for players cramping up, and they had to make 3 or 4 as well cramping up. So it shows what an intensity that game was played at, and it was a high level game.
And ultimately, when you play a potential promotion rival in Bournemouth, how key is it in those sort of games? You know, if we can't get the 3 points, definitely don't lose and give them the upper hand.
Yeah, it is big. It's big not to. We come away disappointed when we watch the game and reflect back on it. I think we had the biggest chances within the game, and I think going behind so early changes kind of the flow of the game early on, but the character and determination that we showed to stick to the game plan and get a point from the game was excellent.
And I remember saying, obviously last Monday you stated to the BBC that Ryan Fallowfield is a much key part of your squad and a vital part of the squad going forward. And to answer that with a start and then a goal, obviously to steal the point is no better way to answer it, is there?
No, look, he knows the club inside out, and he's the ultimate pro. He sets the standards. I've said this before in training, and when the opportunity comes like it has done, he's not played much football, but because he looks after himself so well, you wouldn't have known it. And I thought the other night, I thought he was excellent against probably one of the best in the division at what he does in Abdul Malik.
In terms of injuries then, Fagan Walcott obviously missed out in midweek, and obviously Ash Palmer came off injured. How are they looking ahead of this weekend? Ash
Palmer will be a definite no. We're waiting. He's got a scan on Tuesday, and then we'll know to what extent how long he'll be out on the sidelines for. We're hoping for the best. Malachi Walcott should be back involved potentially in the squad this weekend if he's come through training in the last day or so. So we're hoping that he'll be available for selection.
Some more team news as well. Obviously, Ty Sinclair joining Solihull on loan until January. What are you hoping he'll get out of that loan move that he can bring back?
Get minutes and also get his confidence back, goal scoring confidence. I think Ty done really well for us, and it was just like that little bit of the end bit that he could have had 3 or 4 goals for us. And I think Noobs has come in and he's scored 7 now in his last 5. I think Noobs has got, so he's just started to score goals, and I think Ty is so key for him to go continue playing games and continue playing minutes, so when his opportunity comes he's ready to go again.
Obviously tomorrow's opponents, Halifax, are a team that no matter what seems to get thrown at them year after year, they always seem to be a team that's fighting around the playoffs.
Yeah, look, I think they're a really good team. They're young, they're energetic, they're well drilled, they've got some top players for their level. It's going to be a really tough test, and we're going to have to be on our game.
They also had a manager change in the summer with new manager Adam Latham coming in. What have you made to his style of play and how he's adapted to life here?
Yeah, I think he's done really well. I think they mix it up. I think they can pass it when they need to, but they also can go direct into Harris off the front, and they've got runners off the front, and they're very good at it. And we've got to be wary of both of that. We've got to make sure that we get our press right, especially at the top end of the pitch, to stop their threats from running off of Harris. We know it's going to be a really tough game. We've just got to make sure that we're on our game. It's going to be key. These games are so key. Like we did at Hartlepool when we went there in these derby games, that we start right and we're on the front foot and we're making sure we bring lots of energy and we're competitive within those first 15 minutes and we'll be up for it.
And ultimately, it's a game that stands out as a Yorkshire derby. But for those 90 minutes of the game, how important is it to let all that out the window and just focus on the task ahead?
Look, we know the importance of the game to the fans, and it's going to feel like a home game. I think we've sold 1,600 odd tickets in the away end, so it's going to feel like another home game. Hartlepool was the same. The atmosphere was incredible that they created, and that spurs the lads on to give absolutely everything. So we know the importance of the game, but it's 3 points up for grabs. We've just got to make sure we stick to our game plan in the way that we believe that we can win the game of football.
Yeah, like you just touched on there, there'll be as many away fans in the ground tomorrow as home fans. I'm sure they'll be right behind us for the full 90. It's a game that means a lot, obviously, especially with the history from last season as well.
Yeah, look, I always look at it, we've got to get the fans behind us, so we've got to make sure we start on the front foot and we give them something to cheer about. We did it at Hartlepool and they were with us for the full 95 minutes and we're going to need them tomorrow. We know that it's going to be a really tough test. It's a very tough place to go, Halifax, so we're going to need them to get right behind us and be that 12th man.
Thanks for your time, Stuart.
Cheers, thank you.